Hi everyone, it's me, Spring, the fiber enthusiast, and welcome to the channel. I want to welcome each and every one of you, whether you are new here or you're just poking around to see what it might be about, or you've been here for the long hauls from the beginning. You are the OGs of the channel. Um, Welcome each and every one of you. So today is Sunday podcast, and if you want to see what I have been up to and other creators in the community have been up to, stick around. Okay, so what have I been up to this week? I have been up to a few different things. What do I have here on this channel? I have everything fiber arts related and more. Yeah. So I knit, I needle tat, I crochet, I Tunisian crochet, I also weave, spin yarn, process fiber, all kinds of different things and many different things within those, as well as I do glass beads. So that entails me actually lighting a torch, heating glass, and creating beads or pendants or different types of things like that with glass. So those are, right now I have what's called Bead of the Week, and that's on Tuesdays. Now on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, those videos come out at 6 a.m. So those are tutorial base or educational style. Or like Tuesday, it's Bead of the Week, where you're just basically joining in on my journey in glass bead or glass lamp working is what it's called. So I'm not physically making a lamp. It's just called lamp working. So thank you very much for watching those, commenting, and just kind of getting to know each of you a little bit better at every comment. And then we have Thursday, which is our Triple Threat Thursday. We start off with Dawn Aaron, Loving Hands Creations. Then we slip over to the next hour to MDL Crochet Michaels, and then you come to my channel for my standard spin and chat at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. All of us have it as a redirect, so basically you just kick back and hang out, chit chat and all the chats and all that good stuff. And then we have a recap after that from 8 to 9, or it may go later. It just depends on what is going on with us chatting. And it's just a recap where we all get back together in one place on one panel and have a good time shooting the breeze. Then Friday and Saturday is left to review days. Now, review days could be items that I was asked by a company to review, or they could be items that I have personally bought and I'm reviewing. Either which way, you're getting my opinion, and it's going to be an honest opinion. I'll tell you the pros and cons of it. If I don't much care for something, you're going to know, because I'm going to tell you whether I'm asked to do the review or not. Just like this previous review that came out on the little thermal printer. It's a printer for an app that's on your phone, just to clarify. And it's not meant for shipping labels and stuff like that. It's meant for doing stickers and printing out pictures, and it's portable, and it is Bluetooth to your phone. So I really like it because I like the idea of being able to make my own stickers with my own pictures, or print out a thank you for shopping with Spring the Fiber Enthusiast when I send something out. So now I'm getting ready to start playing with it a little bit more. And here is one of the stickers I am talking about. So that actually can go on a, package. Thank you for shopping with Spring the Fiber Enthusiast. All right. And then Sunday is our podcast. Now that we're into this and you have heard about what happens here in the channel. Oh, we do have the Addie that occasionally there's a playlist with some Addie stuff on it. I design patterns for all of previously mentioned, all kinds of different things. But let's go ahead and get into what I've actually been doing, right? So, and excuse my squeaky chair. Um, you will hear it in my videos and you will hear it there, here and there. It's a squeaky chair. I'll get a new one eventually, but this one's kind of comfy. All right. So Dawn Aaron Loving Hands Creations dyed up some fiber, sent it all to me, and I turned it into bats. I split it in half, turned it into bats, sent that back to her. She already has her half. And now I'm working on my half here and there as I can, but I have other things I have to do as well. So it's kind of a little bit here and there. This is shades of purple and shades of blue and a little bit of black that she dyed and some sparkle added to it. So what I did was I created a bat. I pulled it on the drum carder here, and I pulled it off in roving style. So big, long, thick, straight strand of fiber, and I spun it down into a specific single. Then I made another bat the exact same way, minus the sparkle. And I spun it down and then plied them together. So that's what I ended up with, is this really pretty blue and sparkle with a hint of black here and there and some purples. So love it. She does an amazing job on her hand-dyed yarn and roving. Beautiful, beautiful work. Next in the spinning department. So a while back, now I'll insert pictures when I see that there's something in the video when I'm editing it and I see that I have pictures for whatever I'm talking about. That'll give you a clearer picture of what I'm talking about. All right. So in the spinning department, a little while back, I dyed 2 braids of roving and I dyed them in rainbow colors. And I spun one all the way through, and then I spun the next one all the way through, and then I plied them together. I was plying them together on this past Thursday's live spin and chat, my part of Triple Threat Thursday. And after I got off the live, I finished plying it. I went ahead and soaked it, allowed the fiber to bloom. I have yet to count the yardage in it, but it's going to be quite a bit because it's a big hank. But here we go. So this is what it looks like. It's a big hank. Mainly a worsted weight. It can vary a little bit as it is handmade. It is not machine made. I am not a machine. If I was, I'd have a whole lot more done, right? I mean, really. So the next thing that I was working on is I'm working on the knitted lacy scarf that I'm working on for a pattern tutorial, not this coming week, but the following week. So it'll give me another week to continue working. I got to do about 12 more repeats of 16 rows per repeat. So here is a little glimpse of it, and it's bright and cheery. Now I'm using for that, it's not easily found anymore. It is Premier Everyday Baby, and the color is green. I love it. It's so soft. I've had it for a long time and I just needed something specific to make with it. And it's taken me a while, but I like the lacy stitch with this. And I think it's going to be really cheerful and colorful, pop to a wardrobe. And I can't wait to finish it to see what it looks like. Of course, y'all, those of you that have been around for a while know I'm a green. I love green. All right, moving into the next item. It is a hat. It is a beanie. So here we are. This is the beanie. It looks pretty standard, if you will, but there is something different in here. There is 2 rows at a time as part of this pattern in the round. So this is coming out on Monday. I've already recorded 90% of it. I have to catch up to my video, and I'm doing it in Premier Basic Marl, Rose Quartz Marl, which is a worsted weight with a 6mm crochet hook. Now moving into the glass. I did do a few things this week. Now, those of you that are expecting the earrings that you purchased, they will go out on Monday. That's when I ship out. So any orders I have throughout the week get shipped out the following Monday. As soon as I have the tracking number, I will email you your tracking number. But here we go. Here is one of the pairs that I made this past week. They have little owls at the bottom. Now these are sold and they will be getting shipped out on Monday. Those are lilac. Now I make the bead at the bottom and this bead and the bead at the top. So all of the beads on it are handmade by me. Now I did also make some blue ones, and I'll show you those. These are very pretty blue. Now I am out of the rest of, the earring stuff to make them into earrings or stitch markers or whatever have you. So I do have to go to town to get more stuff to complete these. And that'll be on Monday when I go to town. We are very rural. It takes a good 45 minutes to get to town and, of course, 45 minutes to get back. So right there is 2 hours of the day gone just in driving and then doing all the errands at one time. And one more thing in the glass department, I'm trying to constantly learn new techniques as well as doing these beads and earrings and stuff like that. So this is, let's see if I can get it to focus on it and not me or my hand. Okay, so it's not going to focus very well, but I will, like I said, insert pictures. Basically what it is I have 2 different colors here, and I have some striking colors, so it's turning a different color the hotter it gets and cools and hot. And then I have learned to do these swirls. So there's a dot in the center, and it's the way I'm adding this glass and the temperature that I'm adding this glass, and then I spin it. And what it does is it creates this like wave effect, like just a wave. And then you break off the glass. It seems easy, right? It definitely is a technique, and it takes a little bit of getting used to. I've got kind of the idea. All right, so I'm going to quit trying to get it to focus now. That is the pendant that I made. I just made it for myself because it's not super pretty. It's not like perfect. Of course, nothing's going to be perfect when it's handmade. It's going to have slight flaws because it's not machine made. You try your best to do the best that you can, but there's always going to be some little something that's not perfect. It just says it's handmade. So that is what I've been up to this past week, working on beads, working on designing this hat, spinning fiber, knitting up a scarf. What has everybody else been up to? Please let me know down in the comments section. Now, I do have to I do have a question for you. If you've made it this far, I do have a question for you. I am placing an order for pretty much what I'm trying to do once a month is 2 packets of Premier yarn solids back here behind me on the shelf. Solids or marl or tweed. So nothing real like in your face and a lot of, we don't want to go here because this, as much as I absolutely love it, it's not conducive for tutorials, stitch or pattern tutorials. You have to really break it down so that way it's able to be seen clearly in a tutorial, in a video tutorial. So I like to do solids or tweed or even the marl because the marl makes a beautiful color transition, but it's not in your face and taking away from the pattern of the stitch, and it's not taking away from the tutorial and viewing. So what colors, what 2 colors should I look for and purchase this time from Premier? I love Premier Basics. That is my absolute favorite. And I also like the Everyday Anti-Pilling. Those are, if you want to poke around and come back and leave a comment, or you just want to throw out your favorite colors, that's fine. Whatever. And then I will go through the comment section. And I will tally up the colors that you chose. Now, we're going to do a color or 2 colors and worsted or DK. So your choice. I want you all to tell me which 2 colors you like and which is your favorite to work with, whether it's the DK or it's the worsted, because my preference is actually DK or lighter, but I work with worsted too. So whichever suits you, please put that down below. Now, I'm going to insert pictures of everybody else's makes that shared them in the Facebook group or private emailed me a picture and told me about what it is and who they are on YouTube so I can address you properly. Now, with that being said, if you want to join the Facebook group, by all means, come on over, join the Facebook group. And on Fridays, I put out a post, and that's where you need to put, it says to post your pictures and some information and who you are on YouTube for the Sunday Slideshow. Please post your pictures in that post in the comment section. That way I have one place I know I can go, or 2 by going to my email. So I want to thank each and every one of you that do share your pictures for the slideshow. It is so fun to see everybody's amazing makes, what you're up to. And then finally, after that, we have our membership credits. So there will be screenshots of the membership credits at the very end. And thank each and every one of you. Be blessed, be a blessing, and until next time, bye for now. Okay, so I'm going to try something a little different this week's podcast. I am actually going to insert picture here and tell you about it. So the first one that we're going to take a look at is made by Mary. Now I will also insert her name and channel link down in the description box, and I'm going to put her name somewhere up here. But this is Mary. Now she did the fireworks coaster. She did a little less streamers on it. It looks awesome. I absolutely love it. Great job. Next, she finished In the Mood for a Melody shawl. Both of those patterns, the tutorials are available on this channel. And In the Mood for a Melody is also available over on Ravelry as a purchased pattern. But didn't she do an amazing job? She used made with, let's see, Yarn Bee hand dyed. So like I did the purple one that I had done. All right, let's move on. Miss Cecilia. Thank you, Cecilia Talent. You are awesome. Look at you. She finished this right here. It is Cinnamon Stitches Boggy Creek Blanket. It measures 38.5 inches by 49.5 inches. When the stripes are vertical, it will have a border. We'll donate locally. Thank you for donating to a local place. That is awesome. And she used Serenity Chunky in royal blue and Chunky Candy Raindrops. How awesome is that? Thank you, Cecilia Talent. All right, Judith. Look at all of these. Are you ready, y'all? Check this out. So, look at all of these littles. Oh, and this isn't the only one. We have more. We have another picture. Check this one out. Yeah. All right, so we got to look from the top down. There's another picture. Oh my goodness, girl. These are insanely awesome. I mean, just so cool. So these were some of her finished whips, and she's just going to make them into keychains. That is awesome. They are so adorable. And let's see, added some more loaf cats and mini loaf cats. So that was the pictures we just seen. And her work in project is more hedgewigs and, let's see, hedgewigs and cat. So she's working on some more of those. So thank you, Judith, so much for sharing your whips and faux with us. That is awesome. You've done an amazing job. And are you all ready for this? This has been going on since January, and it is finally finished. I am so excited to show you Sharon Loves Purple's completed dragging cross stitch. Check it out. Is that not awesome? Oh my goodness, that is awesome. I absolutely love it. So let me just pull through here real quick. That is all of our wonderful, amazing creators that has shared with us. Thank you so much, each and every one of you. And if you want to get your pictures in on next week's slideshow, you can do so by joining the Facebook group and posting them in the Friday post, or private emailing them to me, and I will add them in. All right, everyone. So thank you very much. Let's check out our membership credits.